Me explaining to my parents why I am not having kids. This curse ends with me. Do you notice that men are no longer persuasive? Once they ask you out on a date and you say, no, that is it. If I want to play games, I got a PlayStation. Triangles. Triangles in math worksheets. Be sober so I can get a good paying job. Get high and worry about it another day. Me just wanting a happy future. People who did this now suffer from anxiety or depression. 5 years old me saying that I would never kiss a girl. 20 years old me realizing I was right. The genie looking at me after my first wish is to give all blind people eyesight for 30 seconds. London to get world's first infinity pool with 360-degree views. So how the hell do you get in it then? The doctor will be just a minute. Me still sitting on the crinkly paper 10 minutes later. Finally home, I thank God for the day. Bro lives in a hospital reception. Me going through life with absolutely no goals or plans in mind, because I never even thought I would live past a certain age. Psychologist warns it is a major red flag if you relax by enjoying true crime stories, when your alarm goes off and you have to go to work because you did not die in your sleep. When you wake up in the morning and it is morning, I cannot keep doing this. When you are done with everybody's shit, loving someone you cannot have, having someone you cannot love. When you walk into work 10 minutes late and someone says good afternoon, are you aware that at every job you have been assigned to, your performance review has been lax enthusiasm? No, but that sounds accurate. Psychogenic death takes a while and is not particularly easy, but it is possible. You can die simply by giving up the will to live. 9:06. Do not go to sleep yet, I am about to call you. 12:30. It gets better. Bro, it has been gradually getting worse for years. Me hurting myself watching wholesome things knowing damn well that none of that will ever happen to me. Build the wall around my house. I hate everyone. Boys literally have zero excuse for not having communication skills because I have seen you all play group video games and you describe where you are at like it is life or death. It is a lot easier to say, shotgun in the east hallway, than it is to say, my crippling anxiety is ruining this relationship. My friends and family, where have you been? Me, we are working out of sight so you may not see us. Me, when I finally find out the reason why I fall out of touch with all the people I attempt to be friends with. Me, whenever I meet someone who can match my dark sense of humor and sarcasm. You are full of hate and loathing, and I love it. When I realize I am starting to lose interest in the one thing keeping me distracted. Do not let the flame die out. I know some deodorants are 48 hours, but please do not challenge it. Your 20s will be the greatest years of your life. Me in my 20s. Ever been so antisocial at work that you have just gone and ate your lunch in your car? You. I am only 35. I have my whole life ahead of me. Sports broadcaster. Here comes the oldest player in the league. He is 32. A miracle. Me waiting for someone to casually fall in love with me while staying in my bedroom all day. I told everyone in work this was a photo of the day I was born, and nobody batted an eyelid. America's airlines are introducing a class below economy. Broke as fuck, now boarding. I repeat, broke as fuck, now boarding. Back in uni, a girl mocked my presentation one time, so I searched for her group and asked the topic they were presenting on. I spent 4 days researching on it and asked her so many questions, like it was common knowledge that she cried. Stay blessed, precious one. Me waiting for my mum to get ready after she yelled at me for not being ready. How I sleep knowing I physically exist in this world, and people perceive me and judge me over a body I neither like nor identify with. 31 years since my dad sent me to the shop for a tin of red and white striped paint. And the shopkeeper sent me back to ask him if he wanted horizontal or vertical, and I sussed out on the way home what was going on, and then kicked the front door so hard it broke. Remember when you were little and you would fall on the trampoline and everyone would keep jumping so you could not get back up? That is how adult life feels. Me. I think I want to stay single. Inner me. Like you have a choice. Random girl. Smiled at me 2 years ago. Me. In my dreams, we are still together. Parents when you remind them of the traumatizing things they said to you. Me waiting for my problems to solve themselves. Me uncovering who keeps ruining my life. Living with your parents is fun because it is free except for the small cost of your mental well-being. Me looking at my imaginary hero doing parkour while in the car. State your age and something you cannot do. I am 44 and cannot swim. I am 20 and I cannot take it anymore. 12-year-old me making an email I will use for the rest of my life when anyone asks my favorite weather. This, I crave this. Me working up the courage to tell my calorie counting app that I ate an entire birthday cake. They, break up hurts the most. Me, ever had this? Me watching someone Google something less efficiently than I would. Do you want to work overtime? First of all, I do not even want to work regular time. Why would I buy a weighted blanket when I can sleep with the weight of knowing I will never be enough? When your friend comes over unannounced so you have no time to clean, please do not tell anyone I live like this. I love you. Give me a hug. Are you okay? Me, who did not grow up in an affectionate home. I am afraid of getting better because the emptiness is all I can imagine. When ads start popping up for stuff I have only thought about inside my head. You are so selfish. Your father has been working so hard by himself, and you do not offer him help. Sorry, Mom. Do you want help, Dad? No. The right person will come one day. The right person. Now that I have gotten older, I have come to realize why Bigfoot stays away from people. I have been mentally ill for as long as I can even remember, realizing I have been raw dogging life without any medication or therapy. The milk struggling to not expire after a week in the fridge. The ketchup who has been there for 7 months. Pathetic. When you tell your mom a funny story and it turns into a lecture, I just wanted to make you laugh. Guy with Apple Vision Pro and a self-driving Tesla commuting. Me on a bus with a book. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Booking flights on a phone is crazy. That is a laptop activity. My most millennial trait is big purchases must happen in big laptop screen. Girls. Should we invite Sarah? No, we only know her for 6 months. Boys. Who is this? I do not know. I just found him on the street and thought he could come. No matter how much sleep I get, I'm always tired. I'm sick of this shit. This is what happens when kids grow up and get adult money. I choose to stay super kind because they say good people die early. When your whole life is falling apart but you got no one to talk to. Might share a meme later. What the fuck is a group chat? I'm an adult. I only have 2 friends and they don't know each other. Therapist. You're so angry. You need to get in touch with you inner child. My inner child. Me. Sorry I'm late. I broke down on the way to work. Boss. Is your car working fine now? Me. Car. Boss. Me. So, how's your life? Good, yours. Same. We both lying, ain't we? Yes, LOL. Actual classic right here. My profile picture versus me at work. I will never forget the time that I helped interview a man for a job opening, and when he was asked what he would contribute to the team, he said probably snacks. US citizens voting. The rest of the world. Get ready, everyone. He is about to do something stupid. When you find out someone ate the food you were saving for later, the biggest downgrade in history.